Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Card Show, a much anticipated return. Our star is back. Jason,
That's
how's it
you,
feel to be
man.
stateside, my friend?
It feels awesome. Uh, Had an awesome 20-day vacation all through Europe. Incredible experience, but I'm happy to be home once again. Yeah, so
How's the uh, how's the 1990s refractor market out in Europe?
I tried to find card shops, and everything that I found was pretty much TCG, Pokemon type stuff. I found an incredible comic store in Vienna. Man, super cool guy too. Spent probably an hour and 20 minutes in there speaking to the guy. He had crazy books too, like really cool stuff. Awesome guy. But hobby wise, there wasn't a lot to show. I was hoping to have content of like, this is what the people are buying in Europe, but that was a bust. Every store was just Pokemon and shit. And I don't
Yeah,
I don't
so
do that stuff.
my daughter's really into One Piece right now. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's a different animal. I guess he showed me some videos on YouTube of these dudes basically beating the shit out of each other at Target during a
Damn.
restocking of cards, like for Pokemon One Piece. It's like,
Wow.
man, this is like the hysteria from a few years ago with sports product. Remember? It's
Yeah, it
just,
was pretty bad back then.
but TCG's huge, man, and it's global. That's the thing with that.
It
It's
really is. Um, I mean, I've said it years ago that I wish I was into Pokemon back in the day growing up because, man, if you have I think it's like 1998, 99 set, you're sitting pretty right now, but I didn't collect that stuff. So,
yeah, my daughter's collecting. We went to of all places, you can't get One Piece cards anywhere. So my daughter and I, we did a trip. We went to Epcot last Friday just because. And in the Japan pavilion in the store, they had One Piece cards in there. Couldn't
oh,
believe it.
wow.
Yeah, so
You got to buy
that's
some, huh?
what I keep telling her. I'm like, the stuff you want's the stuff that released first, like the first two, three. That's the stuff you go after. And she's like, Dad, I just like the art. And I'm like, well, I know, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of value in there too, you know? So,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and
I
of course,
agree.
she's like, well, are you going to buy it? I'm like, well, no, I got some other stuff coming. So, no, I'm not. But yeah, TCG is
Yeah,
just so,
it's huge, bro.
yeah,
It's
Pokemon, One
huge.
Piece, Magic the Gathering, all that stuff. So,
Yeah, it's pretty big money, man.
yeah, I was watching
Pretty big stuff.
what's funny about TCG, I was watching a video the other day, and she was a Pokemon card collector, and
Okay.
somehow the topic of like card cleaning came up, like, soaking, fixing creases, stuff like that.
Mhm.
She nonchalantly said that that's accepted in the TCG world. Like, you send your cards off to somebody, they fix them, you get them back, you send them in. It's like, it's no different than like
Really?
comic books. Yeah, I was like, really. And the two guys that were on the panel were like, whoa, 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 you're gonna start something talking about that. But I found that really interesting. Like, TCG doesn't care.
Yeah.
But you
Well,
talk
I mean,
about, you know, cleaning cards or whatever, soaking cards in the sports card world, boy, people just lose their minds
very
on that.
taboo.
I found that interesting.
I would say this in almost every other asset class, whether it's coins or art or whatever, they do whatever to restore it
Yep,
to
art.
its glory.
It's
I
pretty
think
much everything but sports cards.
every asset class, but sports cards, it's like if it isn't original, if it isn't, untouched, then it's like I don't even want it. So
Here's what's going to
huh.
happen. Here's my prediction.
Yeah.
There's going to be some company, whether it be collectors slash PSA or whatever, they're going to
Mhm.
somehow monetize and normalize card cleaning, card soaking, all that stuff. They do it for comics. Like
Yeah. Oh,
you can have your
yeah.
comic pressed and
Yep.
graded, you know?
Yep.
I
Cleaned.
totally
Yeah.
see that happening. I it's
Yeah.
inevitable.
Yeah. I think as grading, I think grading as a whole is going to have issues when everything switches to AI. I think that is going to disrupt everything grading wise, everything prior to AI. So yeah, at that point, then I think cleaning and repairing or whatever you want to call it is going to be kind of looked at as not as bad because at that point, you
Exactly.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
That's
mean,
kind of what I'm thinking too. And let's be
you're
real. We've all
uh
got clean cards in our collection. If you think you don't
probably.
have a card that's been messed with in a slab, then I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you, but we do. Um,
Yeah.
anyway, not to go down that road. I just the
Avoid
fact
the
that
negativity of
yeah,
grading,
we don't do that. We're
Jeremy.
not doing that.
We're
I just found the
we're positive on
TCG.
this side of the hobby.
I found the TCG side of it very interesting. Like it's oh yeah, well we just send it out, have it fixed, and like yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, it's been a few weeks, and
Yeah.
we've decided to kind of have a new format with the card show to kind of structure it a little bit. And each week we're gonna focus on a Hall of Fame player, starting with the first class, and we're just gonna move our way through it. So that means we're going to be doing this show for 313 weeks. So I think there's, um,
I
so we're going to do
mean,
that, and then we're going to do after we do that, we'll talk about the player, the rookie cards, all that good stuff. Then we'll focus on our pickups for the week if we have any, and then we'll
yep.
just we'll let it go from there. So that's how it's going to play out from now on. I think. I think educating viewers on who some of these Hall of Famers are is a good thing. We
Yeah,
might
I
know the
agree.
names, but we might not know how impactful they were.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
we're going to kick off the first one with my favorite post-war guy. That's going to be Sammy Baugh.
Singing Sammy Baugh,
So
legendary player.
I'll read through the bullet points here. He was a two-time champion, two-time NFL Player of the Year, nine-time All-Pro. 7 of those are first team. 6-time Pro Bowler. He's in the Redskins Ring of Fame. And his number 33 is the only number they've retired. Although I thought they retired Sean Taylor's recently, didn't they?
Yes.
So yeah, that info might need to be updated. Led the NFL in passing yards 6 times, passing touchdowns twice, passer rating 3 times, completion percentage 8 times. Here's a great one. He led the league in punting 5 times and
Mm.
interceptions once. He's a member of the 75th and 100th anniversary team, all-decade team member of the 30s and 40s,
Mm.
and as mentioned earlier, he is a charter member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yes.
We were talking earlier about Sammy Baugh and how ridiculous his career really was, and I feel like people know the name Sammy Baugh. I think people
Yeah.
know that he was really good.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize how great he was, to be honest.
Yes.
What do you think?
I read something that said that he revolutionized the forward pass. it used to be considered a last resort. He turned it into an option, a first option.
Right.
But what blew my mind was in 1943, he led the league in passing, punting, and interceptions, all in the same year. So he was pretty much a one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah. It's safe to say that that'll never be done, ever.
Pretty much. And it said that he's considered one of the greatest punters of all time, still to this day. I forgot what category in punting, but he's still number 2 all time.
Yeah,
and
he
a
was
bunch
number
of his
1 in punting average until I think it was Shane Leckler recently edged him out for number 1, but he was number 1 until
83 years, bro.
Yeah, like
you know, the game has changed a lot since then, and to hold a record for 83 years is ridiculous, man. He was
that's
special
what
player.
always made Don Hudson's touchdown reception record so impressive is he held it until like 1989.
Yep.
And he had that record playing in the 30s when they didn't throw the ball. You know, it's
it's crazy.
So yeah, I think, you know, Sammy Baugh is, I mean, think about it, you lead the league in passing, punting, and interceptions. And I watched an interview with him recently where he talked about the interception thing, and he's like, I only got the interceptions because I was the worst guy back there, and they kept throwing the ball to me, which, like, all right, dude, stop it. You're great, man.
Hey, he capitalized off of that, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I will say this, his card market's pretty strong. You know, his cards are pretty popular, but compared to
baseball,
I'm gonna compare to like an autogram. I feel like autogram was great. Not saying he's not great. He didn't change the game. He was great, but Sammy Baugh changed the game
100%.
And I just don't think there's enough. I don't think he gets enough credit for that, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I agree.
Yeah. Especially in the hobby, you know, that his first card or item is a 38 Dixie lids, which I have pictured here.
Matchbooks also.
What's that?
He has a matchbook also that I think is 1939.
Yep, he does.
Yeah, I think so.
He's got a handful of matchbooks, I think. But his Dixie lids and his leaf, you can get into those for under $500. A decent copy.
Pretty cheap.
Yeah,
I agree.
For what he did, it's really inexpensive, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Autogram sells for a bit more than that, and justified or not, that's just kind of how it is. I think, I don't know. It's nothing that's going to change. Like, people are throwing their, it's the whole Tom Brady autogram thing. I think that really boosted Graham's popularity when Brady got the 6th or 7th ring, and then people started going back and they were like, oh wow, Otto Graham had, you know, whatever he had, 7.
Yeah, but see, like, I'm a very big, I get championships play into it in terms of like the Bill Russell debate. I get it. He has all those championships, but he played with Hall of Fame players. Same thing, Otto Graham. He played with a lot of Hall of Fame players. He had a great teams, great quarterback, but
great coach.
Sammy Baugh was a one-man wrecking crew. Like he did everything.
Yeah,
So it's like Autogram, he didn't play defense. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's hard to compare.
It is
Um,
because that era until 19, what year was it? 49 or 50 substitution. I think unlimited substitutions became a thing. Whereas
yeah.
before that, you played both sides of the ball and special teams usually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a lot, man. That is, and to be the
It's
best at
playing a
all
whole
three,
game. Yeah. That's just nuts to me to be that good all around
right?
is special. You know what I mean?
It is. And
Yeah.
let's not
But
forget when he retired, he held every major passing record there was. Like
yeah.
he was the GOAT when he retired.
He was a winner. I mean, he led in college for TCU. He was a champion, national champion, and obviously with like the pros. Was he a two-time champion or one
Twice,
time?
yeah.
Yeah, twice. So the dude was just that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
just
people will argue two things. They'll
mhm,
argue that during the war, the talent got diluted, which is true.
mhm,
So his stats are better because of that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe a little.
mhm.
The one that really bugs me is, and I see this all the time, you know, like there are accounts on Instagram that'll post, you know, the 10 greatest players from each team or the 20 greatest players from each team. And I've seen comments, you know, when it comes to the old timers, guys like Sammy Baugh, Autogram, they played against plumbers. The talent
Mm.
sucked. All this kind of nonsense. Does that bug you like it bugs me?
Well, shit, those are some damn good plumbers. um, I'm a very big. You can't really try to compare everybody.
Oh, can't.
The Tom Brady argument, he is probably the best of his era for sure. But LeBron, Brady, all these guys have played 20 plus seasons.
Yeah.
You couldn't put like Joe Montana got hit after, I'm gonna say it again, after he threw the ball. Not while he was throwing, there was no flags. And
Right.
that's Joe Montana. So imagine Unitas, Sammy Baugh, Autogram. If you had a 10-year career, that was good. Not only that, you have to also kind of keep in mind those guys weren't making big money. They had off-season jobs, and a lot of them had hard jobs,
Correct.
farms and ranching and just whatever to try to pay the bills.
Yep.
You know, athletes are more athletic today, but the training is different. The diet is different, and that's all they do. You know,
Yeah.
if Sammy Baugh could play football, knew what to eat, how to train, just imagine what he could have done with
Yeah.
all of that, you know? So I'm a very big of in his era, he was the GOAT type.
Hey, I'm
You
with
know
you
what I mean?
100%. I'm with you 100% on that.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
cool. It's cool to like list your, you know, a team's top players or whatever, but it's got to be done with
uh-huh,
some context. Um, especially
100%.
nowadays, like you cannot compare a QB of the 2020s to the QB from the 80s and 90s. I recently
Yeah.
just saw the video that ended Steve Young's career, you know. He got popped after he threw the ball and he smacked his head on a teammate's knee and then smacked it on the ground.
Yeah.
You don't have that nowadays. The dude's playing in frozen mud, you know, knuckles deep in this just basically like glass. Um,
Yeah.
and now we have manicured fields, and there used to
And
be.
the players wear nail polish on their fingers too, you know?
That's a choice. That is a choice. Yes.
It's, you know what? I think everybody should respect the grind of the vintage guys.
Yeah.
I get it. They're more athletic. I'll say it again, but their grind was different. They were built different. They played through injuries. Even playing basketball, there wasn't time management of like, I got to take a day off. Like they played every game. They played both sides. They it was a grind to play sport.
Yes.
And so I think everybody needs to understand and just respect that aspect of those guys. They earned their whatever credentials. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
were
If you want to get an
solid
idea
dudes.
of what the quarterbacks went through back then, look at this picture of
Uh-huh.
Sammy Baugh, no face mask. There's an interview out there with him. He's talking about how this, I don't know what game it was. The interview's
Mhm.
out there, but this guy kept rushing him, and instead of, trying to like tackle him, he was or block the pass as he was throwing, he was leading with his fist and hitting Baugh on the chin every time. Think
Hmm.
about this. You're getting punched basically as you go back and throw the ball, and that's totally legal.
That's crazy,
So he
man.
told the guy, don't do it again, basically, and the guy did it again. The next time the guy came at him, he threw the ball and hit him right between the eyes and knocked him out. He thought he'd killed
Nice.
him.
See,
I'm like,
see,
holy
I will be
shit,
honest.
man.
I love stuff like that. That's awesome.
Let's not forget
See,
too, the
uh-huh.
football was shaped a lot bigger than it is now too. So him
Yeah,
having the accuracy and the distance on his throws on a
yeah,
bigger ball is, again, you got to take everything
yeah,
into context. But
yeah. I agree. I agree 100%. I think those guys are undervalued and underrated big time.
yeah,
You
it
know?
was a
So,
tough game, man. It was such a tough
oh,
game.
yeah,
So yeah, we're going to be
definitely.
spotlighting. We're going to go through each class and work our way up. It's going to be, I think, kind of a cool thing, kind of fun. Learn
Yes,
stories like that. Like Sammy Baugh thought he killed somebody.
that's
And
awesome.
if you've
I
never
never heard
seen,
that one before.
yeah, if you've never seen an interview with Sammy Baugh when he's older, he's legendary. That's just he's awesome.
That's
Um,
awesome. I gotta check those out,
yeah,
man.
they're really good. So I know you've been on hiatus for a
Yes,
while.
sir. Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah. I was on a 20-day vacation. Uh, 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 it was me and the wife, 2 backpacks. That was it. We
Awesome.
went through like 3, 4 countries. Went to Rome, Venice, uh, multiple cities in Austria, Germany, all over the place. Saw the Colosseum, whole bunch of really cool stuff. Awesome experience.
What was your
But
favorite?
yeah,
What was the favorite place you saw? What do you think?
Rome, by far. The history of Rome and just like there are over 900 churches in Rome. 900 and I think like 30 something. Bro, every church you go into is like, oh, it's just like beautiful and like marble and gold. And it's just one of 900. And
Yeah.
then everywhere you're walking, like we were walking up one day, we were going back, to the place that we were staying. And I was like, I think this is where Julius Caesar was murdered. We looked into it, and it was, and it's just random spots and stuff. It's just so much history, and
Yeah.
yeah, it and also Rome has an energy to it. You know, Las Vegas, for instance, it could be a Wednesday, 2 a.m., and everybody's up and whatever, but they're gambling and stuff. Rome is like that, but they're eating dinner or they're at a bar. Like, it had such a good energy. One night we were walking and it was like 11:30 at night, dude. There was a guy on a bridge playing a violin. And dude, he was jamming, dude. And it was just a bunch of people just listening to him. And it was just like, this is epic. Like this is such a cool experience. And it's something, and I get it. I love my country too, but you don't see that here. It's a different vibe. The people live life over there so differently. Like, they all take a siesta.
Yep.
Where like everything will shut down for 2-3 hours midday. Okay. And they'll sleep, eat, rest, and then they'll come back. And they eat dinner late, like 8-10 o'clock at night. And their dinner is like 2-3 hours, and they're laughing and they're drinking and they're just,
I remember
dude.
I remember when I went to Venice. This is a long time ago, but I remember that being such a huge adjustment. Like, it was a work trip, but in the middle of the day they just stopped working for a couple 3 hours, and then they would work late, and then it's like, dude, I'm usually home by now, and they're like, no, they eat dinner at like 8 o'clock at night, and it's like
Late.
It's not like a quick dinner. It's very
No.
They take their time. They taste their food, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
quite different.
Very different, and just an awesome experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, really cool experience, man. Yeah. I enjoyed it a
Sounds
lot.
amazing. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I kind of teased one of your pickups already. I'll throw it back up here.
Okay.
Your 97 finest Deion Sanders. Tell us the story on that card.
So you and I were kind of having like a joke where you were like, I need to buy something in every city I was in. And
yes, I was. Yes.
I think I was in like 6 or 7 cities. I don't think I picked up 6 or 7, but I picked up, I think, like 5 cards during it. One of the benefits of being in Europe, having a 7-hour like a time difference is I had access to some of the auctions that you guys are sleeping in.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the day for me. So I'm like, you know what I mean? So yeah. So this Deion, I'm a big Topps Finest guy, especially 97, specifically 97. 97 Finest had some of the best refractors, atomics, all that stuff. And I'm a huge, Deion Sanders guy. He's wearing cowboy stuff, which not a big fan of, but I mean, he was just an awesome, awesome player. And I mean,
what country did you buy this in?
That one was, I think, let me think, Vienna, Munich. I think that was Venice. I think Venice is where I bought the Deion. Yeah.
Venice is good.
Yeah.
So next up, we've got little Dirk action.
Numbered to 110. 10. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Refractors are awesome, okay? But I think I'm a big X-fractor guy. I just like how they are. I mean, it just pops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wanted a really nice Dirk, and I saw this one. It was a really cool pose. It's like I said, number to 110. I was like, winner. So yeah, that one I think I was in Sperlango, Italy
It's
when
too
I
bad
bought
it
that
was in
one.
Germany, dude. That would have been like perfect.
Yeah, I know, right? That would have been a good option.
No, that's a
Yeah,
cool card. Yeah, X Fractors are just there's something about
very different, man.
yeah,
Very
they are
different.
very nice.
Yeah.
And then what else do we got? You were busy over there.
I was. Hey, I mean, you put the pressure on me. Vince Carter. Yeah, so like I've been wanting a Vince Carter rookie. He's got the dunk and go nuts, which would probably be the top choice. But that one is, I think those are now going for like $1,600. It's
Yeah, they
crazy
popped.
money. It's crazy. I have actually the Molten Metal Fusion Ray Allen and I think Akeem Elijah one. So those are really cool cards. And the Vince Carter is numbered out of 200 and I think 50. And it's just a really cool pose of him. Like he's got some awesome stuff. That one, think I was, I think Vienna, Austria. When I bought that one.
That's awesome. You bought all these cards abroad. Like you're just
Yes.
backpacking through Europe. Oh, I'm gonna pick up a 98 Skybox.
Hit up
Molten
eBay
Vince
quick.
Carter. I love that he's wearing
Yes.
the original
Yes, old
dinosaur
school
unis,
jersey.
dude. Those are awesome.
Yes, yes, awesome jersey.
What else did you get? Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is a cool one too. I don't like the
Jason
player,
Kidd.
but it's a cool card.
Really?
Yeah,
You're not a big Jason
guy.
Kidd guy? Really? Why not though?
No. That's okay. I'm allowed to dislike certain players.
Yeah. But I mean, why though? What did he do that you just don't like?
I don't know. He's just one of those dudes I never liked. You know, I don't know. There was
really.
Yeah, I didn't like him when he was with the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's just something about him. I don't know. He could be a good guy. I don't know. But as a player, I didn't care for him at all.
Yeah.
Just. I can't explain it. Like I have no like.
Hey, I mean, I get it. Shoot, there's certain players that I don't like either for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Maybe just how they are. Yeah. Okay.
Let me clarify. I'm not saying he sucked because he didn't suck.
No.
It's just. I don't know, man. Just never. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this
I get it.
That being said, this card's pretty cool.
Yeah, those are actually sneaky. Those are pretty tough cards. And in hand, they're pretty cool. I had the Stephon Marbury, so I knew how they looked. But they're pretty tough to try to get. The Jordan and the Shaq and all those guys are ridiculous now. Wish I would have tried to get them years ago. But
I think everybody and their mother and grandmother, great grandmother, are buying Jordan and Shaq right now. And Kobe.
Yeah, that market is nuts. Yeah. There are base cards that are going for stupid money.
I was just gonna say that there's base cards going for like 4 figures. Like, what the hell?
They're breaking records every auction. Yeah. So
are these thrill seekers? They aren't numbered, are they?
No, but the pack odds on them are pretty tough, and the pop counts are pretty low.
Yeah.
If you look into them.
Yeah.
And just like I said, they have almost an acetate. how would I describe it? It's you know those like reflecting those I don't know how to explain it, but they like reflect and shine almost.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. So they're really cool cards. I liked his pose because you know, shoot, Jason Kidd was like a big layup
Yeah.
of whatever kind of guy.
Yep.
So yeah, and that one I think I got in Frankfurt. So yeah,
It's cool that you remember.
yeah,
Oh, this one is awesome.
that
Big
was a big one for
fundamental
me. That was a big
jambalaya.
one. Yeah, I wanted a very good Tim Duncan. Um, we had a discussion with Justin and Bart, and everybody's like, "Yeah, he's good, but kind of boring." And I get it. He has a weird personality. I've seen him in interviews and stuff, but I am from Texas, or I claim Texas. I lived here most of my life, so San Antonio is like 3 hours away. I and say what you want, the dude's solid. He
The dude was
he had a
great,
great
dude.
career, really good player, and from everything that I've seen, they say he's a really good person too. So I wanted him in the collection, and I mean, shoot, the jambalayas are pretty cool in hand, low pop counts, hard to get, highly sought after, and yeah. So I ended up snagging this one. I think I got this one actually in Rome. Yeah,
It's
Rome, Italy.
I love the jambalayas. I think everybody
Yeah.
does.
Oh yeah.
And I was on your side with the Tim Duncan thing, like he may have been boring, but the dude was dominant. There was a stretch where he was unquestionably the best player in the league.
Yeah.
He was so I don't know how to say it. Like he was so automatic. It was like expected. And maybe that's why it was boring. I don't know. He didn't have
Yeah.
like the swag of like KG, like
Oh
who's
yeah.
kind of like his on his level.
Yeah.
KG had that fire, that he showed, and Duncan very just went about his business. And that probably people are bored by that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I look at the stats, I look at the championships, I look at the fact that he's supposedly a good dude. Those are all good things.
Yeah. And just, I mean, like the car too. I mean, looks really cool too. Like
Yeah.
he's jumping up, you know, trying to get a rebound. I liked it.
Yeah.
Wasn't cheap, but I was like, you know what? When in Rome, why not, right?
Oh my gosh, dude.
so
Oh boy.
that's it.
No, you got one more.
Oh,
From the
okay.
state of
I
Texas.
forgot everything about David Robinson.
The
Yeah, so
Admiral.
the 93 finest refractors.
Sneaky tough.
Dude, I'm telling you, and I probably shouldn't even try to put this out there because there are a couple players that I'm like, should I buy it? Should I not? The prices are cheap, man. If it isn't Jordan, dude,
Yep.
this David Robinson, and it's an 8, but it's a new slab. So you take that with a grain of salt. It probably could have been a 9
9,
a
maybe a
year
10,
ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah. I think I paid $80, man. And it's a early David Robinson, okay?
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, yeah. So
Just it's so weird because like since the 90s,
mhm.
it's not like San Antonio's been a garbage franchise.
No.
They've mostly been good. a lot of that time they were title contenders. A few of those
Yeah.
times they won a title, and
Yep.
yet outside of the dude they have now, Wemby or whatever his name is, who's getting a
Mhm.
lot of money thrown at him. Like, this is what I don't get about the modern market. Like, there's a lot of money being thrown at a guy who hasn't really done anything yet, and you can go get a Robinson or a Tim Duncan and have a lot of money left over. Guys who
Yeah.
have done it all. They've won championships, they've won MVPs, they've done the things you want this new guy to do. And I get it. I know why. I mean, I know why it happens.
Yeah.
It's just never made sense to me. I don't know. That's my 2 cents.
I
I'd
mean, I
rather,
get it. I think if you collect modern day players, you feel invested almost,
yes, yes.
and it's a way of watching games and being, you know,
And
locked in.
you're watching these players live. I get that. So you have some sort of a connection to them. We talk about it all the time, like why we like 90s stuff. Because
Yeah.
for me, that was like peak sports. I think the 90s were the best. Um,
Yeah.
Football was incredible. Baseball, steroids or not, was incredible, minus the lockout.
Yeah.
Hockey was great. Um, and then basketball was great. Like the rivalries, late 80s
Yeah.
through the 90s were just, man, and we don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not gonna I'm
agree.
not gonna get in my Clint Eastwood get off my lawn mood though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, nowadays it's hard to try to get involved with the modern day just because it's so volatile and it's so expensive. Um, you know, it's, I mean, I get it, but if I'm going to spend $2,000 to $3,000, that's a lot of money. I need to put it into something or somebody who has a legacy cemented. And I feel confident that I'm not going to buy something that in 2 years is worth $200. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen some videos that are shocking, dude, where people have spent $100,000 and now the card's worth only 3, 4 thousand. That's that's a lot to stomach. And I just don't make that kind of money. So if I'm gonna put 2, 3 thousand or even 1,000 or $600 into something,
Yeah.
I want to know the player is going to have a career that is going to at least hold that value, so to speak, rather than throw it into somebody who might develop a drug problem, beat his wife,
Yep.
get injured, never play again. I mean, shoot, there's a lot of options and avenues that it could go.
All you have to do is mention the name Wander Franco, and there's your reason why. I
100%,
mean, people were left holding the bag on that POS. Um,
Yeah.
that's why I do have some modern, but they're of dudes who have their legacy's already set or is going to be set really soon. And
Yeah.
other than that, man, I tend to do what you're doing, and obviously the vintage stuff too. But these 93 finest, those were tough back then. I don't think people get it. Like,
Very tough
and
cards.
you
And
couldn't, it was
and
hard to tell when you got one. I remember that.
yeah.
You had to like do this and oh wow, that's different than
Yeah.
that one. What is the like we didn't have Instagram and stuff. We didn't know what they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah. I would suggest if you do buy them, get them, or I would try to buy them already graded because I've seen some listed that say refractor, but you look at the pictures and it's like, is it a refractor?
Yeah.
And then, some of the people, I saw a person that posted one and he goes, I think it's a refractor. You know what I mean? So they are pretty tough to know. So I would try to get them slabbed prior
Yeah.
for sure. But they're still cheap, man.
Do
A
these
lot of Hall of Famers are cheap
do,
in that set.
do they have the hulking problem?
A
Like
little bit,
not like
you can,
96 though, right? Or 95,
eh,
whatever it was.
I mean, no, I mean, because I haven't really owned like a bunch of them. I think there's a little bit of like, I mean, you can see that David Robinson isn't straight up brown, black, or whatever. It's kind of like not a greening, so to speak, but a lighter shade.
Yeah,
But
I know the 95, the Kevin Garnett year. Those
yeah,
were bad. Like those were
very
really
bad.
bad. Um,
Yeah.
I can't remember if these had that problem, but regardless, that these are there are, it's not just Michael Jordan in 1993. There are a lot of
A
stars in that set,
lot
a
of
lot of
Hall
Hall
of
of
Famers.
Famers. It's loaded,
A lot of them.
loaded. Well, that's awesome, man. I think that was the last pickup that you
Yes,
sent
sir.
me.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you picked up 6 cards while you were over there. Plus,
Yeah.
we have to show something else too. Let me
Oh, yeah.
give me 1 second. There we go.
Right there, guys.
Yeah, tell the
So,
story on this because the story is great. I love the story on this one.
so, everybody says they have a great wife. Well, I can say that with full confidence. She always comes through in the clutch. So, long story short, I went to a shop. um, it was probably 2 hours from here. We were going for a wedding, and so I'm there for like 2 days, like an attic. I'm like, are there card shops around here? There was a card shop, and the guy had this poster on a shelf in the store. And I was like, that is so awesome. Bo Jackson, I get it. His career didn't really go how we all hoped. But the man, our generation is nostalgia on 1,000%. The man was incredible. And he had that poster. And I was like, would you sell that? And he was like, yeah, wasn't a cheap price. I think it was like $400 or $500. It's hard to get these nowadays. They're
Yeah,
not cheap. If you check eBay, there's people asking stupid money for them because most didn't survive. So, long story short, I bought some cards and everything, nothing expensive. And I called my wife and I was like, man, babe, like you should have seen the Bo Jackson poster, blah, blah, blah. I told her and everything else. He somehow got away that same day and she went up there and she bought it for me. And she got one of, uh, uh, actually, she actually got the groom who had a truck to go up there after her to pick it up because it's a pretty big poster.
yeah,
Yeah. And so he had it hiding all this time. So we're in Europe during a Father's Day, and I forgot how it came up. And she's like, we did get you something. I hope you like it. So I was joking and I was like, so is it hobby? Hobby stuff? And she goes, of course. And I was like, okay. And I was like, how would you know what to get me? She was like, I just know. And I was thinking, and I was like, is it a card or something? And she was like, no. And I go, it ain't the Bo Jackson poster, is it? And she goes, yep. I was like for real? So she did that. And I got to tell you, like something that I realized when I was in Europe, I spoke with a bunch of people at shops, antique shops, and everything else. I realized something. I don't collect cards and comics and this stuff. I collect nostalgia. I collect memories. I collect stuff that brings emotion or memories. So, like posters and stuff, if it's stuff that I remember from my childhood, I'm all about it. Like I seriously think I could not ever just collect cards. They're awesome, but I gotta have, I mean, posters and other stuff that brings,
But those,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, because
Nostalgia to me.
those posters were big for a while,
Very
especially Nike
big,
posters like this one, Michael
very
Jordan. You
big,
know, those were big
very
time.
big.
Converse with
All
Larry
that stuff.
Bird. I've got a Larry Bird Converse poster still from I think
Really? Do you?
'87. Yeah.
You got to put that up,
I've
man.
got a Mars
See, to
Blackman and Michael
me,
Jordan one. That's
really?
yeah.
Oh, dang.
I kept all that
See,
stuff.
see, honestly, and in my honest opinion, that stuff to me is rarer than most cards
Yeah. Yeah.
because who kept that stuff? Like you
Most
had it
people
on your
didn't.
wall, you moved out, your mom probably threw it out, you forgot about it, whatever. So we always speak about rarity.
Yeah.
Check eBay. Try to find this stuff. A bunch of them are ragged out. I mean, they are holes and rips and all kinds of
I
stuff.
mean
So to try,
that's how we hung them. You know, double-sided
yeah,
tape or pins. We didn't
exactly.
have
I
these
mean, who
things
saved it?
framed.
Exactly. Who saved it? So this kind of stuff to me is just awesome, dude. They are hard to get. And just look at that image of Bo Jackson
Yeah.
transitioning from a baseball to a football. I mean, dude, I mean, advertising back in the day was just different, bro. It
Yeah.
was awesome. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I remember you had Little Penny and Grandma Ma and
Yeah, dude. It was
yeah.
just, I don't know, kind of cool back then. So, yeah, so that was a really big surprise. I got home 6 o'clock Tuesday night. First thing I do is I came into my room and I hung that poster up. Psychopath. Like um like the guy that had it like 2 days prior, I go, Jay, is it cool if you could drop the poster off so it's there when I get home and I can put it up? And he was like, yes, I got you.
That's
Yeah, so
cool.
that's like the first thing I did. I put my bag down, I grabbed the poster, and I was like, I gotta put this up. So that's what I did.
Yeah, when you told me that the
Yeah.
other day, I'm like, really?
Yes. I am OCD and a little bit crazy. And I was like, I gotta see it on the wall. So yeah, man.
It's pretty dope. Pretty
Yes,
cool.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so your stuff?
I've got some stuff. It's not as cool as yours.
I don't know about that. You were buying too. You
Yeah,
were buying
so
too.
I've been on a hockey bender.
Yes.
33 Peachy is the first hockey set. Um, First hockey set that was, solely hockey. There was some other stuff from the teens and 20s, but this is like, you know, the first like mainstream hockey set. And O-Pee-Chee is synonymous with hockey cards. Eddie Shore is a legend, Boston Bruin legend. Uh, he's got a 33 Sport Kings, and he's got another. I don't want to say script card, but it's a little more non-traditional, I guess. It's a little
Mhm.
weirdly sized. The O-Pee-Chee, I wanted the O-Pee-Chee because of the brand. Um,
Mhm.
O-Pee-Chee's been around forever. People still
Yep.
collect O-Pee-Chee, and this O-Pee-Chee set comes with 4 different colored backs. There's red, green, this color, and blue.
Okay.
Supposedly, this color is like the rarest of the 4. Like, there aren't many of these out there. Won this at auction off of Greg Morris of all places. I thought I was going to overpay because it's Greg Morris, but no, I got this pretty cheap. So
Mm.
yeah, I've been on a bit of a hockey bender. It's just, with my football collection really being in a good place,
Oh yeah.
I don't want to just sit idle, and
Yeah.
I'm not ready to dip my toes back in vintage baseball yet. And basketball is something that I considered, but I'm a hockey guy,
Uh-huh.
and I really want to boost that part of my PC up. It's not going to be as broad as the football collection is. It's going to be more specific, but there's a lot of cool hockey cards out there. These are just awesome in hand. Just
Oh yeah.
such a cool card. And Eddie
Yeah.
Shore,
Honestly,
we're talking about a lot of near death experiences. He almost killed a guy too. Yeah,
really.
yeah. It was Ace Bailey. Eddie Shore was tripped in a game, and the first person he saw was Ace Bailey, and he hit him so hard he knocked him into the ice and cracked Ace Bailey's skull.
Mm.
He almost died on the ice, almost died in the hospital. Ace Bailey was not the guy who tripped Eddie Shore, though, so it was somebody else. But
Mm.
they ended up patching up. The following year they put on a game. It was kind of like a fundraiser for Ace Bailey, which ended up becoming what we know today as the All-Star game. So they made amends and all that good stuff. But Eddie Shore was described as Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth rolled into one in terms of personalities and how good they were. Uh,
Wow.
First superstar defenseman in hockey. So yeah,
Yeah.
I,
Awesome
yeah, I know
looking.
hockey's not like most people's thing, so I'll try not to
Yeah.
dwell too much on it, but I do want to kind of explain a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Let's see. We'll go with, let's see, David Pasternak. He's a Boston Bruin. That is my team. This is one of the newer cards I was talking about earlier. Their status is already pretty cemented. Pasternak's been with the Bruins for 12 years. He's coming up on 500 goals and 1,000 points, and could retire, the all-time scoring leader in Bruins history. Um, so he's on a Hall of Fame path. He's probably there.
Mhm.
Once he hits 500 goals, that's pretty much a lock. The only thing he doesn't have yet's a cup, and we'll see what happens with that. But the funny thing about this, it's a modern card, but the pop on this card's under 800 total. It's
Wow.
PSA. The reason being, he was a late round draft pick, and
Mhm.
Young Guns is like the big rookie card to collect in hockey, and most people just kind of didn't give a crap about Pasternak in 2014. They were focused on the
Really.
top guys, so it was tough to track one down, but I finally did, and yeah, another one of those. I mentioned it in my last video that there's been some auctions that I've won really kind of cheap. And I don't know.
Mm.
I'm wondering if people are just saving up for the national. There's less buyers out there. but this one was well under comps. So
I will say this. I've had really good luck during the national on eBay
yeah, me too.
because a lot of people are at that show and are spending big money, and there's opportunities at auctions. I've
Yeah,
done very well
I'll be
every
I'll
year.
be I'll be active on eBay that weekend for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
All right, I will switch to something more fun. I'll throw a football guy in here.
Okay.
99
Kurt
playoff
Warner.
momentum, Kurt Warner. This is a rookie card. It's a die cut insert numbered to
Mhm.
300. These are the kind of things I've kind of been going after, like mainly with
Yeah.
merino stuff.
Uh-huh.
I picked up a merino one of these a few weeks ago. This one, there's no comps on it. Um, the pop is so low. There hasn't been a recent sale of a graded one in a long time. I paid $70. I think the pop was it's under 20, I think, total. And it's a serial number die cut insert of Kurt Warner. I figured, what the hell? It's a cool item, I think. And it kind of
Yeah, I
fits with
agree.
my football collection. So for 70
Yeah. Why
bucks,
not?
see what happens.
Why
These are
not?
the cards that just kind of, I don't think a lot of them made it. I've said this before that I don't think a lot of people knew what they had back then,
Yeah,
to be
I
honest.
agree.
And there were so many inserts in the 90s too. It was
A
probably
lot.
really hard to keep track of. But Kurt Warner, one of my favorites of all time, living in Arizona, got to see him for a few years,
Mhm.
took them to a Super Bowl. I still don't think Santonio Holmes caught that pass in the end zone, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll never know. Lastly, this one just showed up about 20 minutes before we went on air. So this is kind of a reveal.
Really?
I picked up a big boy. This is an Alexander Ovechkin rookie card, his Young Guns rookie.
That's
This
a
is
big card.
his real good ones, the cup. Those are in the thousands of dollars, like really expensive.
Okay.
But this is like the flagship go-to rookie card in hockey, the Young Guns by Upper Deck. I
Yeah.
had a feeling he was coming back this year, and ever since he broke Gretzky's goal record, and it kind of a down year for him last year, and his prices have kind of leveled off and they've dipped. They've dipped to the point where I thought it was a good buying opportunity. He's the all-time leading goal scorer in NHL history. Uh, Hall of Famer, first ballot, no doubt about it. Legend, top
Yep.
10 all time. He's got all of it. And this is one
Oh
of
yeah.
those modern cards where I'll sink a few $100 into it because the risk on this is pretty much nothing. Knock
Yeah,
on
I
wood.
agree.
Knock on wood. But yeah, I bought this Tuesday and it showed up today. This was one
Nice.
of
I
those I bought via DA Card World. So no eBay fees, none of that BS, no authentication, and paid
straight home.
what I thought was a really good price. I love half grades. Really, really love half
Yeah,
grades.
definitely.
It's either a really good PSA 8 or it just missed being a PSA 9. And I paid pretty much a PSA 8 price when you factor in fees and stuff that I didn't pay. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is
Awesome
one that,
pickup, man.
yeah, another one that goes in the hockey display once I hang it. Again, hockey's going to be that PC part of my PC is going to be reserved for the greats, and then
Yeah.
uh, some legendary players of the Bruins and the Islanders. But other than that, it's going to be like the all timers. So yeah, I
You're
think that's
building a pretty crazy hockey collection, and just your connection to it, working um, with the hockey organization, and everything. I think it's really cool, man.
yeah,
Really cool.
it's it's a really cool part of my life for sure. You know, all I
Oh
was
yeah.
wasn't it was I was an usher for the Red Wings. I told people where to sit. I dealt with drunk people a little bit. I worked Gordie Howe's section one game and got to meet him, and you know,
Really
met
cool.
pretty much every player from the early 90s till the late 90s. I've got autographs of all of them somewhere on an 8 by 10 or a puck or both. Then one of these days I got to tell the Bobby Orr story. Um,
Yeah, you got some crazy stuff and some really good stories. Honestly, you should probably. I mean, we could probably do a podcast just on your hockey stuff. To be, I mean, honestly, because you got a lot of cool stuff, man. Really
yeah,
cool stuff.
so I worked there. Hockey, non-hockey people won't know who this is, but Nicholas Lidstrom became probably arguably the second best defenseman of all time behind Bobby Orr. I was there when like Lidstrom broke in and met him. I don't know how many times. I've got a game used stick signed by him. I got a jersey signed by him. This is all before he was like really known.
Mm.
So I went through all my stuff a while ago and I saw this Nick Lidstrom stuff. I'm like, holy crap, you know. Too bad that was a junk wax era because I got a stack of Lidstrom cards like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, hockey was fun. That's why I'm on a bit of a hockey bender right now. And the cool thing
Yeah,
about
I
it
get it.
is bidding on stuff. There's not as many people
Yeah,
bidding on things, so that can't be said for '90s basketball or
or anything else for that matter.
uh,
See, I have a strong connection to track and Olympic stuff. I ran track, went to college on a scholarship. I was really good and everything else. So I have that kind of connection. So like there's some sneaky stuff that I was able to try to snag in like that genre too.
right.
Uh, it isn't really mainstream, so to speak. So there's definitely less, competition to try to get that stuff. So like hockey's probably like that also. Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, pre-war hockey's pretty. There are definitely people looking for that stuff.
Mm,
Just like
okay.
there, I think there was a lot of people in pre-war baseball that got what they wanted. Now they're looking for other opportunities
Yeah.
in that era in other sports.
Yeah.
And we saw, with the prices of pre-war football, Chickles and Sport Kings,
Yeah.
and I'm
It's
seeing it in hockey. The other thing,
really.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Some of those guys are going for good money, rightfully so. Like they've got awards and trophies and stuff like
Yeah.
that named after them. So, but one thing I've
Yeah. I get
noticed
it.
back to football,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of action on Tom Brady stuff. Like he's always been popular, but I've noticed in the last month, like his
Ye-
stuff's like it's being listed very high and selling. That emerald I
Yeah.
sent you the other day sold
Yeah.
like almost immediately.
Yeah. There was a time when I bought the Bowman Brady rookie, he was kind of down. I paid like 700. Now that card is, I think, like 16, $1,700.
Yeah.
Uh, there was about a good 9 months to probably a year that Brady stuff was down. But yeah, right now the card market is so hot that it's hard to try to buy things that isn't being chased by everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, if everybody's chasing it, then prices are going up.
That's
Yeah,
where you have to take advantage of other opportunities.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Or just you have to be more selective on what you do buy, because if you're paying twice as much as the prices used to be, obviously you can't really try to get sidetracked trying to buy other stuff. Like you have to stick to what you're really chasing. But
Yeah.
I think the card market is it's just hot, man. And I'm not sure long term what these prices are going to do. I think some of the stuff is long term not going to really do too well, especially when base cards or like very common stuff is going for like
Exactly.
ridiculous money. It's almost like, when I collect, I try to collect stuff that is obviously of great players, but stuff you don't see everywhere either. You know what I mean? But nowadays it's like just everything's expensive.
Yeah.
Even yeah, it's. I mean, yeah. I think we've really surpassed COVID craziness.
Yeah. Yeah.
This period's even crazier.
Yeah.
Um,
At least with like with COVID, it seemed like everything was going nuts. Now it's
yeah,
like it's a little more specific. Like all the goats are going nuts to the
yeah.
point where,
But
like you were
not just
saying,
goats either. I mean, it's like Shaq. Like you say, I mean, Kevin Garnett, Allen Iverson prices. I, you know, I try to keep up on stuff. And when I look into these prices, I'm like, I should have kept some of this stuff. I could have made 3, 4 times what I sold it for, But yeah, it's crazy right now what people are spending for stuff. And it isn't just like I said, Jordan and Kobe. Brady's up, like you said. Barry Sanders is
Barry's up.
definitely
Yeah.
up. He's up a lot. Barry Bonds is starting to move a lot. There's just, it's the common, okay, I can't try to buy this. What else can I buy mentality? And so it's like kind of dominoing all the way down. There's still opportunities that I see,
Yep.
but I'm not really going to broadcast it because
No.
Jeremy is a huge hobby influencer, and I don't want to give away all the secrets before I try to find some of the stuff I want. But
Funny. You're funny.
there's still some sneaky buys in there, but you just have to like try to dig or research and not go after the
It,
stuff that everybody is.
I preach
But
that.
it's
I preach that, man. People have got to
yeah,
do their own research and not follow the trend. If you're following the trend,
it's too
you're
late.
too late.
You
You don't want
paid
to be the
top
last
dollar.
one holding the bag. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
but it is definitely getting harder to try to do that just because there's so many people buying and there's so much money getting poured into it. So, um, I've had a pretty good, me personally, uh, 2026 year, but I mean, I'll try to buy some things here and there, but I don't think I'm really going to be trying to buy a lot more just because it's, you know, I don't know. It's just prices are crazy and I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. So, you know,
With you. I'm with you. I think the rest of my 2026 is going to be pretty quiet.
yeah.
Um, there are a couple football things that I want. One that I know is going to be available in the summer at some point, but there's nothing. I don't have like a list. I mean, I've got a list, but it's not like a list that I want to hurry up and complete. It's not a long list either. It's just I don't know. I don't have any urgency to check off the list. I'm really good right now with where I'm at. Like buying stuff here and there. If a deal, that's what it is with me. It's like I'm not buying anything unless I'm getting a deal on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. The Ovechkin wasn't cheap, but it was a hell of a price. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Um, that's kind of how I'm operating right now. 2027, we'll see. I one of my plans is going to be to. There are a handful,
Mhm.
small handful of cards that I would like to upgrade. There aren't many, so I'll probably do something like that. Um, but yeah, the rest of this year, I can see I'm just going to be focusing on this show because I have a blast doing it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just
100%.
scouring eBay, and if something comes up that I can't pass up on, great. If not, you know, I still need a Joe Montana rookie card, right? Out of all things. I don't have the urgency to run out and get one. There are hundreds of them out there. You
Yeah.
know,
I agree.
it's just one of
I
those
agree.
things. I can go to pretty much any card show and pick it up. I don't know.
100%. I will say this, I think I need our audience to go into the comment section and say, Jeremy, you need to buy your displays. You need to put your posters up.
I do.
Stop trying to buy cards and just put all the awesome stuff you already have up so we can
Got
look at
some of
them.
it.
You can look at them because I've been trying to tell Jeremy all this time. He doesn't listen to me. So maybe if the comment section is like flooded with like buy the displays. I mean, like you said, you have two posters that would look incredible on your walls. The idea of having them where I don't even know where you have them, probably in a closet or something, is just diabolical to me. Like, put those on the wall, man. Come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, so guys, if you can do that, please do that so that he can get peer pressured into finally buying displays and frames
I
and stuff and have everything out.
got my Bobby Orr finally up on the wall.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, you got some awesome stuff, man. You need to like, it's like having the Mona Lisa in a closet,
Oh,
and people come over and oh yeah, by the way, here, hold on, let me dig it out of the closet. Yeah, like I got this thing here too. You know what I mean? That's what you have, bro. You got some serious stuff over there.
I do.
Bad boys on the wall. I mean, it's art. Appreciate it. Look at it, man.
Yeah, I've got some rearranging to do in here anyway.
A
So
lot. Take everything down, blank canvas. Let's just throw it all up there. So yeah, so please do that, guys.
I do have this wall. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. The Dolphins are kind of booty. I need to change it up a little bit.
Well, you got plenty of awesome stuff to
Oh,
try to choose from.
Since you're talking about that,
Uh-huh.
let's take a look at
Oh,
your.
wow. Is that
Yeah,
at the Louvre? Is that at the Louvre in Paris
it
or
is. Let
what?
me blow this picture up.
Dang. I don't know who's got that kind of display, but man,
Yeah.
he's living good.
So you did some rearranging.
Yeah. Like I said, I collect cards, I collect comics, but man, you gotta throw some posters, magazines. If you can see on the left-hand side, there is field starting lineups. Most of those are from 1988, the first year of them.
Don't get mad, but I got some of those sitting in the closet too.
Dude, I got a whole bunch of them in like a plastic bin. But those are the ones I really wanted. So those are up. But yeah, man, you gotta yeah,
10, you got 10 displays? Damn.
uh yeah, yeah. But dude, I used to have just for football,
Yeah, this is everything now.
12. I had 12 just for football. I had a total of 20 at one point all around the room. 20. But yeah, so that was like scaling way back. I mean, shoot, that's the whole collection for the most part. I do have one box and like 4 or 5 binders, but most of the binders are my childhood stuff, San Francisco stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that looks
Uh,
amazing, man.
I think I'm only at like 370 or 80 labs, which isn't a whole bunch. Yeah. And
There's this
then
one.
comic, yeah, toys, yeah. Literally, man, this room is like me going to Epic Collectibles store, except for it's in my house.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is for me. It's like if you went into a store that had mostly the stuff that you wanted and liked, and you just want to sit in there and just window shop. That's basically what this room is. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. I gotta say.
But also, Jeremy, you could easily do this. You you've all I mean, you got some crazy stuff over there. Just
What I have is a kind of a weird shaped office. Like that's the one issue.
yeah,
Yeah. So, and
change rooms then.
I'm kicking that idea around. I really
Why
am.
not? Why not? Shoot, the kids are all out, so just I would try to
My
get a
daughter's still
room.
she's still home. My daughter
So
is.
do you have a 3 bedroom?
It's one. God, how do I not know this? It's 4. Well, it's 3 bedrooms,
Yeah.
and then there's an in-law suite in the house. That's what my office
Yes.
is. So behind me is
Yeah.
like a full bathroom.
Yeah.
So this is like
Okay.
a in-law suite, they call it. So when I get old and
So
can't do the stairs anymore, I'm moving down here.
yeah. I mean, honestly, man, if you're trying to set up a room, you need wall space.
Yep.
You definitely do. Because
I've got the wall here, like I really do.
yeah. Yeah.
This is probably where they're gonna go,
Uh-huh.
which is perfect because this is where I sit and look anyway.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Looking at
Yeah.
my Michael Jordan right now.
Yeah. You got some cool stuff, man. Just have to try to put it all out.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Well, we've gone an hour and a half almost. Welcome
okay.
back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
And we will be back on our regular schedule.
Yep.
I'm excited to do that. Always enjoy uh, like these. I'm even bouncing around the idea of trying to do my own stuff also sometimes.
You should. 100%.
Yeah, I should, but it's just weird kind of for me sometimes doing it by myself. I feel like I overthink stuff and I don't know. I
think
mean,
that you get used to it. I was like that at first too. I like felt stupid like talking to myself like,
yeah,
but you just kind of get used to
yeah,
it. I think you would be
yeah, I might
fantastic.
do it. Yeah, I might do that after. But yeah,
100%.
but we will definitely have our regular schedule. Again, not sure how much more I am going to be trying to pick up, but we'll see what's out there.
Yeah, I mean our pickup segment's probably going to be pretty dry. Who knows?
You
Um
never know.
yeah, every time I
Hey,
say I'm done, another deal pops up. So,
the national is coming up soon, and even prior to that, a lot of people aren't really trying to buy things because they're trying to save up for the nationals. So who knows?
I think that's already started.
Who knows, Jeremy? We might be able to get some steals here in a little bit, and
Yeah.
you never know, man. So we'll see what happens there. You know what I mean? Some
And
sneaky
you
buys.
you and I both know we're still going to be on that eBay app.
Oh, for sure. I mean, shoot, addicts are addicts for a reason, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
I had to sign for that UPS package, and my wife's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's all good."
it's just a box. It's just a box, babe. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's nothing bad. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, as always, any questions, requests, or anything, hit us up. And remember, tell Jeremy he needs to work on his room.
I do
And
need to work on my room. I do.
100%. I guess we'll see you guys in about a week or so. So,
Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging in there with us. Glad to
yep,
be back
yep.
after that
Appreciate
3-week
it.
hiatus. And again, if you've got any ideas for topics for an upcoming show, just leave a comment. We'll do it.
Let us know, guys. Okay.
Yep. All right,
All right,
guys.
guys.
Take care, everybody.
Yep.
See ya.
Yep. All right. We'll see you.